Divorce can feel like the end. That's ironic because what we're going to share today is focused on the end. Divorce can make you feel like everything is over, finished. But I'm here to tell you that's farther from the truth than you could ever imagine. And there's one reason why. We're going to talk about that today. But before we do, I wanted to mention that I've been there before. I've had these feelings. If you're feeling that, I empathize with you. I feel you, brother. My heart goes out to you. Your feelings are real. And I want to support you in this message today. So make sure you listen to the end to fully understand what this message is about and how it applies to you. So getting back to divorce, it's rough. I know personally for me, I thought life was over. I thought I had messed up so bad, it was never going to be able to be fixed or repaired. And for a long time, I focused on her and trying to convince her that I was fixed, that I could change, that I could be different, that we could do this. But when it comes to that point, I just want to emphasize, there's been so much pain that's occurred. Probably years, actually, probably decades. Because the one thing about the divorce is we focus and we typically point the finger on ourselves or our partners individually. But divorce gives us the unique opportunity to look at life through a lens of all of it, from the beginning. And when you have that opportunity, it's something you just can't turn down. It's something you can't say no to. It's something you got to put the time and the work into because it can change your life. What I mean by that is most of the root cause for your relationship challenges weren't just in the relationship that ended, or for many of the men that I'm speaking to recently, it wasn't in the fact that pushed you to a place of finding yourself now in the pre-divorce stage, where threats have been made, where there's a thought process that it's imminent, that's gonna happen. And that choice is yours if it's gonna happen or not, because it's your partner's too. Maybe you pick someone that's just fed up now. Maybe you selected someone in your life that won't accept what you have to offer anymore. Maybe what we often find is we stop loving ourselves, and that in turn creates a whole different dynamic in the relationship. But getting back to the feeling of messing up so big that it's all over, that's the end. I wanted to mention today that the average age of an American male is 76 years old. Now that fluctuates, so you can Google that or throw it into OpenAI or some kind of platform and ask it. It's probably going to give you a variance there. It's also going to give you old data because a lot of the data that's out there isn't always updated on AI platforms. Just be mindful of that. But let's say it's 76. What's a couple years between friends, right? So 76 years old. You're probably not 76 right now. You got a long life ahead of you, brother. So let's look at it this way. Things are going to change. And how do they change? It's simple. The one tool that we're going to focus on today is speaking about what life looks like when we're 76, in our last year, in our last moment. And more importantly, we're going to encourage you to write your own eulogy. Now, some of you may say that's crazy and have already turned off the camera. That's perfectly fine. We didn't want to talk to you anyways. But the ones that are here, the ones that are listening, the ones that are trying to understand, or the ones that already do, you're already a step ahead. So you're not like the average American, and you're not going to live to 76. You're going to live most likely quite longer, because what you're doing is not average. You're not just flicking on to the next show, to the next reel, to the next short, whatever it may be. You're here listening and you're ready to do the work. And that's exactly the men that we work with in Men After Marriage. It's no offense to the ones that aren't ready. It's no offense to the ones that want to numb the pain and chase things that only going to leave them in the place of more pain. I got nothing but love for you, brother. Like, you do your thing. It brings your happiness and it doesn't hurt any other people. Go do your thing. So, circling back, a year of 76, a good place to start is that year. It's a pretty good span. What do you like that last year to look like? Who do you want to be around? What do you want to be doing? I know for me, one of the most special moments was hearing how my grandparents loved spending time with their grandchildren. So for me, I want to be in the presence of my grandchildren. And if I'm ever so blessed, I want to be in the presence of my great-grandchildren. And with the advancement of technology in the world today, who knows, it could be great-great-grandchildren. Either way, I'd like to be surrounded by family, generations of love and challenges, because no relationship is perfect, no family is perfect. I think that's another great concept that we can touch on here before we get too far off topic, is that for many people in divorce, they hold themselves to this high standard, this ideal perspective that they failed because their life isn't perfect, because their relationship is over, and that they no longer have this perfect life. I can guarantee you this, there is no perfect relationship out there. I've done the work, I've done the investigation for the last 6 years. I have spent time with people that I thought were incredibly perfect relationships to find that they still have challenges. It's the important part here is how you navigate those challenges, how you come back, reconnect after the challenges, and work together as a team. That's where the special sauce is. So let's put behind us the fact that you failed and you think you haven't had the opportunity, the perfect opportunity for a family. Maybe that's true on some level, but nothing's perfect. And you didn't fail if you learn. So if you're this far in the video, you're learning, brother. You're open to it. Your steps ahead. 76 is not where you're gonna end up, because you're not gonna be like most Americans. You're gonna eat right, you're gonna take care of your health, and God willing, you're gonna live much longer than 76. So just be ready for that. Continue being not average. Average is sitting around watching TV every night. Average is never getting outside, never moving your body, exercising your mind. That's average. If that sounds good to you, then go be you. I'm happy for you. I got no hate for you. We need people that are average. Who I'm talking to is the guys, the gentlemen that are willing to do something different, that are not average. All right, so back to age 76. We talked about you're gonna focus on this last year and who you want around you. Then you're gonna focus on your last moments. Ask yourself, who do you want by your bedside? And those last breaths. As you look around and you see friends, family, loved ones, generations maybe. Hey, it's okay if you don't want anyone around. Totally fine as well. The important thing is you just capture that moment. You feel it. You write it down. You hold on to it. You manifest it, right? You think about it. I know that's a term that's thrown around a lot today, but spend time with it. Know how it feels. Know how it smells. Touch with the emotions. Even just speaking with you now, I'm able to connect with those feelings and emotions. So I encourage you to do the same. And past that, I want you to really hone in at that experience. Also, we have a horse and a dog on the trail this morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. Beautiful crew you got there. Hi guys.
That's Ruby.
Hi Ruby. Have a good walk. All right, so we have another animal to add to the list, and that's just fantastic. All right, so 76, you focused on that moment. You really felt it. You wrote it down. You spent time with it. You did work on it. Good. That's fantastic. Now, let's get to the eulogy. You're writing your own. Write the eulogy that you want to be read. Who have you influenced? What stories will they tell about you? Where did you make them laugh? What are you iconically known for? I know at my, some of my family members, they were known for certain things, right? One of which was a very particular way of how they enjoyed life, right? And the thought process is that he enjoyed his life so much that he put his pants on the same way every morning and the same routine. Very meticulous in how he presented himself to the world and how he interacted with the world. And for some reason, I remember those stories being really funny as they were shared on those last moments, the memorial of his life. So maybe it's something like that. Write down your accomplishments. What did you achieve? Did you build something? Did you run a company? Did you help a certain group of people? Like, what did you do with your life? What family did you create? Did you want a family? We all have families of different kinds. It could be kids and wives and husbands. It could be grandchildren. It could just be a family at work. It could be a family in a group cycling company or a running club or winemakers association. It could be really anything. So just think in depth here and hold on to that moment. Write it down, do the work again. This is important stuff. And you'll find that once you have clarity on this last year of your life, it will help you move forward. It'll help you understand there's much more to live in life than just this moment of divorce that feels so painful and loss. And I encourage you to really hone in, root down, connect with this last year, and also accept the fact that if you're doing this, you're not going to be average. You're going to be well above it. So, with that being said, I look forward to hearing how this exercise goes for you. Heck, I look forward if you hate the exercise. Tell me about it in the comments below. And we'll see you on the next one.